Is this thing on?
It's on. It's on.
And we are back. This is What's Cooking with Fannyb00. This is episode 20. And this is the boy Chef C with 2 E's. Please say the 2 E's in the place to be. To my left, we got the beautiful and talented
Chef Fanny.
And that's it?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
Chef.
working on the
right,
little rhyme for it, though.
No doubt. We could always get there, though. We salute to that. But, yeah, you know, we just first off want to start off by saying thank you to everybody tuned in. To everybody who's made a purchase on the cookbook, right? Everybody who's visited the site, www.fannyb00.com. Scan the QR code and you can get there as fast as you need to. You can see everything we've been working on and everything we're bringing to you coming up. So, again, round of applause to everybody, right? And keep sharing, liking, commenting, subscribe, and we'll keep delivering the content to you guys. So, episode 20, right? We just want to, you know, really first off, it's a special day, though. Cheers to that, though. You know,
yes. Happy birthday!
Thank you to that, though. You know what I mean? 37 years. You know. You know, one thing I do say is, you know, being 37. If I did have to give, you know, my younger self some advice, you know, I would just say, you know, be patient. Right? You know, everything is coming and everything happens for a reason. So when the time is right, things will work out. So just be patient, stay down, stay 10 toes, and everything will work out to you. And that's Chef C's note on the 37th birthday. Thought I was sharing some wisdom to the folks, though, off top.
Definitely some good wisdom right there, though.
You feel me? Off top, though. You know, there's no need in holding on to the wisdom as you get older and older, though. So it's just a might as well. So jumping right in, right? We got the burning question. You know, well, obviously nothing's burning around here, right? Yeah. So shout out to that. But we got a hot one today. We do. So jumping right in.
All right.
You don't have to get you don't have to go too deep, but this is a loaded question, though. So,
okay.
Burning question again. How will the future of food be shaped by technology and sustainability? Let me ask that again. I don't know if that was smooth, right? Okay. How will the future of food be shaped by technology and sustainability?
That's a good one. That's a good one. With the rise of the focus on food technology and sustainability, right? I mean, I think long term, there'll be a lot more benefits, right? It's like just as far as the food technology, a lot of that, even the sustainability processes, right, are a lot more expensive. So I think that actually might be contributing to all of the increases that we're seeing in pricing and things of that nature, right?
Right.
It's gonna cost now so that it can save us later, right?
Very true.
Just different things, how there's like companies are composting and stuff, which is great because there's some things that you grow like quinoa, you know, you plant that, the soil's done after that. You can't use the soil anymore. So
right?
Yeah.
Man,
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so something like that, you know, is definitely great, right? Things as far as the food technology goes, the AI being incorporated into the inspection processes, right? A lot of automation going on. So I mean, all of that again on that front end is expensive. So I mean, we're seeing the short term early effects of that, right? But as far as what's to come, I think it's going to be a bright future. I think there's some of the stuff is going to be met with some pushback, such as like the lab created meats. You know what I mean? And even when you get into like the breakdown of things like that, like the lab created meat is technically still meat, right? Because it is made from animal cells, but it's not natural. So you know, it's depending on, you know, what matters more to each individual is what it's going to be. I think there's going to be some resistance in some areas. It's definitely going to affect the workforce, right? But just as far as food goes, I think it's just going to make food insecurity not such a prevalent issue.
Okay.
And I think that it's just eventually going to lead to lower costs because everything's going to be more sustainable. There's going to be less waste. There's going to be more more efficient processes, right? So I think just long term, it will be something that's going to be great for society as a whole.
Absolutely, and I agree with the majority of those points, right? I think just not to kind of piggyback too hard, right? But in terms of like the technology, it could just help in terms of in the future, how you said, right? Food insecurity, food scarcity, right?
Yeah.
As whatever's going on in the agricultural world.
Absolutely.
If production's down, or whatever, there's a bad year with the crops, the weather's bad, etc.
Yeah.
What do you lean on, right? We still need food to survive, right?
Right,
So
right.
in that way, you can see kind of technology kind of stepping in and kind of lifting it up in that standpoint. Sustainability is always huge, right? You always want to see how these larger companies and how some of the smaller companies and the farmers are figuring out a way to really help save the planet, right, through sustainability.
Yeah.
So some of the ways are some of the packaging, right? You want to do net carbon zero. You want to make sure you're using recyclable packaging, right? You also want to make sure you're doing, if you're in the agricultural space, you want to try to start doing the regenerative farming, right? So you want to be reusing the soil, using some of the waste that's compost, right, and then putting it back into the ground. So do your research on regenerative agriculture, right? Regenerative planting and growing. It's definitely a phenomenon, and if we can start it on an individual basis, we can help save the world, though. So it starts with us. If you could be the change you want to see, ultimately, you feel me? And I don't want to get too bored.
I mean, it is what it is, though. If it's there, it's there. If that's what's natural, then that's what it is, though.
That's facts. So a quick plug, though, new track out, though. It's out on our platforms, though, now, though. Who you talking to? By C2Es, though. Make sure you go and get that, though, on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you listen to your music, it's available. Title C2Es, though. C2, the number 2 E's apostrophe S. Though. So shout out to that, though.
Yep. That's a hot track too, though. Make sure y'all check it out.
Absolutely, I appreciate that. So, moving right along, right? That was a good burning question. We got some hot topics for the people today.
We do.
We definitely want to keep the people informed and make sure they keep their ear to the street and don't be out here slipping. Though.
Yeah,
Because if we let you slip, then you slipping. And can't let that happen. Though.
At all.
So take us away, Chef Fanny, on what some of the hot topics are.
Okay, so first up, we just have some new things going on, right? So Totino's pizza rolls, right? They're releasing 3 breakfast pizza roll flavors, right?
Okay.
So I guess the consumers have been requesting this for quite some time, and so finally they're releasing some. So the first one is going to be the pork shoulder bacon and cheese scramble. The second one is going to be the sausage and cheese scramble. They didn't say if it was going to be pork sausage, chicken sausage, or turkey sausage. It just said sausage. And then there's going to be a cheesy chorizo scramble one too. That's pretty interesting. They keep it pretty across the board. Covers all the little profiles. They actually released an orange chicken pizza roll last year.
Is that right?
Yeah. And then the year before that, they released the buffalo chicken. Pizza roll. So I've had the buffalo chicken ones. Those are pretty good. They got a nice kick to them, right? But I never saw the orange chicken one in stores. I don't know. I'm interested in how that works out flavor wise. Right.
And that's the Totinos, right?
That's right.
Salute to them though for trying to innovate, right, and trying to add more to the product line and trying to meet the customer where they're at, right? If the flavors is changing, if people want the little pizza bite for breakfast, then make sure you got that breakfast product delivery.
Right. Yeah.
Salute to that. What else we got?
Costco also released a parm and black pepper chicken sausage. So there's we had talked about the chicken sausage a few episodes back, right?
We did, though. We covered that. As an alternative, though, if you want to switch out, barbecue or Memorial Day coming up.
Grilling coming up, right? So
summer.
Yep. All the grill holidays, right? But so it's a new flavor. It's sold out at a lot of locations, but it comes like in a 16 pack and it's only $12. So it's a good bang for your buck, and then the flavor is supposed to be pretty fire. So we'll probably have to check that out and get back to you guys with a little review on that.
And then possibly a recipe, right?
Absolutely.
You know, that's another quick plug, right? We got the recipe on the meal prep recipe available on fannyb00.com.
Yeah.
You know, so definitely scan a QR code, it'll take you straight to it.
Absolutely.
We got the digital copy for you guys right now. We got the print copy on the way though, so be on the lookout for that. What else we got? What else is up in the
Okay. So Chick-fil-A actually, unbeknownst to the rest of the world, they have banana pudding. And so and the feedback on social media is that it's actually pretty good, but they only have it in some of the specialty Atlanta locations.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
they have it like at their headquarters shop, the restaurant that has like the chicken and waffles and stuff.
Okay.
They have it there, and then they have it at a couple locations in Atlanta only.
Salute.
But yeah, the feedback is that it's pretty fire. So you know they're hoping that they'll make it a nationwide thing. And then
probably outsourcing it anyway.
Probably.
So they're probably gonna start regional wherever they get wherever they supplier from, manufacturer from. Get that going on a grand scale though. They'll be able to get that supply chain up. They'll be able to push that nationwide though. But so if you go to Chick-fil-A, are you ordering the banana pudding, given the chance, or what's? Are you getting? So you're getting a chicken sandwich, some fries, and a banana pudding though.
Possibly.
Does that defeat the purpose of pulling up at Chick-fil-A in terms of trying to be healthy? Or do you go to Chick-fil-A to be healthy? Or is it a healthier or fast food option, or what?
I guess,
That's a lot of questions.
No, that is a lot of questions. They do have healthy options, like just absolute healthy options. I personally don't go for the healthy options. It's kind of just more of like a healthier version of like an indulgence. So like if I want to, I want some nuggets, but I want or some tenders or something, but I want to make sure it's like real chicken, and not dirty grease, and just good quality ingredients, and y'all go there. The mac and cheese isn't too bad either. The fries are pretty solid. They give you the option of no salt. So they got the side salads and stuff. It's a pretty versatile menu. Satisfy everybody. The kids are happy.
That's solid though. Ultimately. So I mean, and if you go in there for the family, right? Kids will love that banana pudding. So they get them a little, little jump off though. They get a little banana pudding to kind of seal up the meal. I think everybody's satisfied on that one. So salute to Chick-fil-A for being inclusive. One. Being for the culture, for the community. Shout out to them there. And then two, also making sure they're thinking about the kids, because that's real texturally pleasing on the kids' palate, right? They're loving banana pudding all the way up to the adults. So appreciate you, Chick-fil-A, for plugging that in, and I can't wait to try it. Though I guess we get to next time we get to Atlanta, we'll check it out.
Expand that a little.
We gotta see if Buddy gonna review that though. Buddy Buddy from Atlanta though. They ran Buddy out of Atlanta though, didn't they?
They did. And if he got that security, maybe go check it out.
So they ran the security up out of there though. But what else we got though? Is there anything else?
Actually, interestingly enough, so in the grocery stores, Del Monte has specialty pineapples, right? So they're releasing this honey glow, right? They have a ruby glow and a pink glow. Ruby glow, pink glow, and the honey glow. So the ruby glow is red on the inside, regular on the outside. The pink glow is pink on the outside but yellow on the inside. And then the honey glow is just regular yellow, but they're miniature. They're only 2-pound pineapples, and they're fresh. They don't have the top part. It's just the actual pineapple itself, no leaves. And they come in a little box, so they're more of like an individual.
Are these lab grown, or are these natural? Are these organic?
They're hybrid. They are.
Back to the burning question.
Technology
made. What's going on here?
So they said
honey glow.
So it said that for the new one with the pink skin, it took 15 years for them to get that, to be able to produce it.
So they created it.
They did create it, so technically it is lab created, but. All it is just like crossbreeds of pineapple strains. So just like how they have the I don't know if you've heard of the cotton candy grape. There's actually a copyright patent on that.
I'm not.
And it's just a cross of different grape strains for a specific flavor and a specific look.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay,
So,
word up to that, though. Salute to that. When you say, man, so when I say the honey glow, man, only thing I know the honey glow is me, right? You know what I'm saying? But it was just, you know, I always considered myself chocolate with the honey glow, right? So when I envision the honey glow pineapple, you say it's regular. I can't see nothing with a honey glow being regular.
I mean, it's yellow. It's yellow, so it's golden, right? It's a golden.
So that Midas glow then.
Yeah,
is it more of like a Bruce Leroy glow, or like what kind of glow is it though?
It's just a nice dandelion yellow.
All right. Well, salute to him, man.
Yeah.
Salute to Del Monte playing with the genetics of the pineapple, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. You know, if drop in the comments if you willing to try the Del Monte pink glow, honey glow, and then the ruby glow. If you have what it tastes like, is it do anything for you though? The diced pineapples though. And if not, you know, if you would though, you know, and then you know, let us know.
And then what else do we have? Okay, limited time only for the summer, only at Circle K. Gatorade has a new flavor, and Pepsi, right, has put out a Gatorade and a Mountain Dew flavor. So Gatorade is the Lightning Blast flavor. It's purple. It's like a neon purple with like a silver lightning bolt on it. They haven't really had any published information on the actual flavor and taste. And then the Mountain Dew is the Purple Thunder, which is a blackberry plum flavor. And that actually is an old flavor that they brought back for limited time. So if you're on the road trip, you know, up on the highway, the freeway, whatever, see a Circle K, you know, swing by. Check it out. Let us know how they taste or how you like them.
I know that's right. Get you a Mountain Dew and a Gatorade, huh? A little Gatorade. Gatorade. Yeah,
Ice cold.
For real, though. Huh? Look out for that. All right, salute to Gatorade, salute to Pepsi, Gatorade, Mountain Dew, putting together some new flavors, innovating again, letting the consumer try some different flavors, right? We always get the original, the red, you know, the red, the green, the yellow, right, or the orange, right? But you know, I'm like the white, you know, but salute, right? Salute, you know? So, and that, you know, that's cool though that you kind of that you cover that, right? Because that kind of segues into the next thing in terms of like, you know, as far as like, you know, we kind of touched on it last week, right? In terms of, you know, overall health. Right, we have broke down that that documentary, right? In terms of
the Hack Your Health. Hack Your Health with the gut health, right? Right. So more along the lines of that, well, like we won't get too much on like hydration today, right? And replenishment. But we could piggyback off of last week with the gut health, right? In terms of like maybe like some different options, do you have any like some different options or a follow up on that? Or? Well, yeah, actually, just real quick, we did talk about the kombucha a little bit last time, and it became a very popular trend a couple years back, right? And then it kind of died down a little bit, but you should see it coming back. It actually had popped up on Next Level Chef this season, right? That was one of the challenges. And then you're seeing a lot more more developed lines coming out in stores. But basically, the kombucha is just a fermented sweet tea with a culture of yeast and bacteria. So it's actually a really good one-stop shop. With the pickling, the fermenting, the prebiotics, and the probiotics, it's just got all in one. So, you know, just go check it out. They have a bunch of flavors now. They have them alcoholic, non-alcoholic also, right? For as much as it's fermented, it doesn't have to be fermented to the point of alcohol containment, right? So, you know, check that out. Let us know if you guys got like a favorite brand that y'all like to go for, right? A favorite flavor. I like the ginger ones myself. I like the ones that I like a little kick, right? So that's like a ginger lemon. I can't quite think of the brand, but that's the flavor that I typically go for.
They got a lot of brands now, right? I remember they started off, it was only a couple. I remember it was like a big craze. It was a health craze back in LA. Everybody was talking about how, I'll go get you a kombucha. It was good for your stomach. It's got a little lid, but you ain't gonna get no buzz, etc. However, I never dabbled though. So again, maybe I have to check it out now, right? But you know, ultimately that's cool.
A lot. If you notice, a lot of the grocery stores, close to the produce section, mostly, they have like their whole own section. It's like 4 feet wide, probably about 6 feet tall. So there's plenty of options out there now.
That's generally where you sit with the fresh fruit, fresh fruit smoothies, that kind of stuff. That's where you can find
That's
meat.
Exactly where
you feel me? You know, so
salute
to that though. And then just in terms of that, right? Like you always think about like in terms of like the food and the food and beverage industry. Like what's one of the major things is like, man, what some of these recalls.
You know, the recalls are crazy. And I totally meant to touch on that with the burning question, right? Because part of the AI and the food technology, right, is being able to predict and stop a lot of these recalls from even happening. So just predicting what are some trends that could happen, or what are some possible contaminations, what are the probabilities, what needs to be inspected a little bit more thoroughly.
That's fire.
So, you know, stuff like that, you could look for less recalls. But while we're on the topic of recalls, there are a lot right now. Like,
speak to
way
them.
too many. But
speak on them.
But yeah, so just, you know, check your fridges and your pantries, right? And I'm gonna give you guys a list right now and tell you what the possible contamination has been determined to be. But a lot of these are dating back as far as like summer production from summer of last year. So so it's possible you could have some in there though. So right now there's peanuts and mixed nuts are being recalled due to possible listeria contamination. There's a huge ground beef recall with possible E. coli contamination.
Tacos today.
Hey, no. Walnuts. This is separate from the peanuts and mixed nuts, but the walnuts with an E. coli contamination. Pre-sliced prosciutto. The thing is, there was a company in Germany that actually had an entire batch of 85,000 pounds that did not get inspected. So there's no
they need that AI inspection. So they need that new technology. So it could be to the burning question.
Right. So it could be anything, but they can't quite release what it is because nothing was inspected. So that's why it's getting recalled. Fresh. Bring us home,
Chef Fanny.
All right. We got fresh basil with the possible salmonella contamination, cinnamon, various brands with lead contamination, cheese and dairy, specifically the Whole Foods 360 brand, and a couple other brands with like the ranchero cheeses, the Mexican cheese, the cotija cheeses with a possible listeria infection contamination. And then there was an entire line of charcuterie samplers and charcuterie meats. Possible salmonella contamination. And then
I told y'all about the charcuterie, so y'all ain't hear me. Go back to our charcuterie episode. I told y'all about them charcuteries. Go ahead.
And then the last one I'm gonna get on is the salad and spinach recall, possible listeria. So you know, if you get your little protein shake and call it a day. But
just get you some air, some air and some rest, so you'll be all right out here. Though the water shaking too, though.
For real.
All right. So is that it, or is
as far as the recalls go, So just, you know, if you've got any of those things in your kitchen, check the brand, put Google search, see if it's on the list. If it's on the list with the brand and the date, just toss it. Just don't even risk it. Just toss it though. Facts.
It's better to stay on the safe side than the sorry side.
Always.
Coming from words of wisdom from me though. Well, there's a boy Chef C. So jumping right in, you know, we moving right along, right? That sums up our hot topics and what's going on in the food and beverage world. We want to move on to our world famous game. Would you rather? And today we got some really good questions, right? Curated by both ourselves, right? Yours truly. So you know, we're gonna start it off, right? I'm gonna ask the first one.
All right.
So you know, we always want to go ladies first. In honor of Mother's Day just passed. Happy Mother's Day to you on that note, right? So popping it off, right? Would you rather eat hospital food or school cafeteria lunch?
See, those both get like a bad rep though, right? It depends on where you're at, right? But off a couple episodes ago, talking about the high sodium and lead contamination on the lunch, on the school lunches. I'm actually either that, in addition to I'm gonna just go with the cafeteria, the hospital cafeteria food.
Okay.
The hospital
food. Let's not confuse
cafeteria. My bad. Yeah, now so I'll go with the hospital food.
Okay.
And I mean, I think it's just overall it's gonna be a healthier option. It may be a little bland. You can always, dress that up
Spice
a little seasoning, a little sauce or something. It'll be all right.
As long as you don't end up with that lunch.
But at the end of the day, it'll at least be healthier options for the most part. So I would go with the hospital food. Though.
Got you. Okay, moving right along.
All right. Okay, so my turn. Let me ask you, would you rather run a marathon or 8 5Ks?
Ooh, okay, I got to do a little quick math. That's a good one, though. Let me get a little round of applause for that. So, let me see, the marathon was 26.2.
Mm-hmm.
What's the 5K is what, 3.2?
It's pretty close. They're pretty close.
3.2 and some change. So you multiply that by 8. What's that? About 24 and some change. You carry that one. Let me look up on the ceiling. You know how all the players.
You gotta do
you gotta look up on the ceiling and all that. See what's going up on the ceiling. I gotta carry that one. They're about even. They're about equivalent.
Yeah. So it just matters of 1 watt or break it up though.
Catch me in the next 5K though. If we got something coming up in Dallas, though, I'm in it though. You feel me? Can't be floating in your next 5K though.
All right.
When Chef C though, word is born. You heard it here first though.
And we're gonna hold him to it though.
Oh, for real. Shit.
All right.
All right, last one though, right? In honor of the burner question, in honor of what we talked about last week, right? Florida banning the get down.
Yep.
Would you rather I gotta rephrase it now, you know what I'm saying? So would you rather orange chicken made with real meat or lab meat? Go.
That's halfway a trick question because there's a debate of is orange chicken even chicken.
Ooh,
we don't even have to get into that, but
Panda is orange chicken, real chicken. What part of the chicken is it?
Hey, let us know.
What part of the chicken is it? Chicken breast? Is it breast meat, thigh meat? What we eating?
I hate to come across as not being supportive of sustainability, but I just can't get with the lab meat. Like I just can't do it. I just cannot do the lab meat. At least not yet. Maybe down the line once it's been experimented, tested, long-term effects. Yeah, like I just. Until I know really, like I really can't, if it's in my control, I'm gonna go with some real meat orange chicken though. Real meat orange chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that though, you know what I mean? You gotta you wanna play it on. Okay, that's better safe than sorry.
Yeah,
you feel me? So I could respect that, and I could definitely rock with that too. I'm gonna agree with you on that. I'm gonna side with you on that.
Wait. What would you have picked on the hospital food or the
hospital food?
Though,
yeah. I can't get that lunchable. Like under no circumstances. One, I never liked them as a kid. Two, now I know about them. Like that's probably why I didn't like them. Like this shit tastes like a pencil. This shit tastes like a number 2 pencil. Them little sandwiches was trash though. But don't get me started though. We don't have to. I digress.
Man, that's hilarious.
I digress.
That's hilarious.
Man, them Lunchables was diabolical though back in the day though. Man, that shit was awful though. Man, they give you like 2 crackers, a piece of cheese, a piece of meat, and then a Snickers, a baby ass Snickers. They talking about it's a Lunchable. Like, dude, I was probably like 5'5". I was like 5'5", 120 pounds. So I'm like, get this shit out of here.
What about they had the pizza ones? They had the Taco Bell ones. They had the Taco Bell ones with the
that garbage out of that shit was ice cold. The pizza one was the worst though, because it would be the ice cold little thing, and you had to put the little tomato sauce,
yeah,
with the little cheese and the little pepperoni. Like, get that little dry ass shit out of here. That shit was awful.
Hey, you running through a little
That shit was
toaster oven,
awful.
it wasn't too bad.
Well, you had a toaster oven there. You're at school. You at the crib. You at school. You at school. You homeschool?
No.
So what you talking about?
You might have one little after school snack though.
Ah, shit. If you was on, you was on. You was on. But we don't have to drag that on.
All right.
You know, stay away from the Lunchables again.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we love delivering it to you guys.
Yeah. Make sure y'all check the website out though.
Once
too.
again, www.fannyb00.com. The O's are zeros. Don't forget it.
Yep.
We got the cookbook on there. We got the seasonings. You get those. We get those over to you. We got things on the way. So
you can book services on there too.
Absolutely. Get your catering. Get your meal prep though. You know, we can get you
private chef experience. All that. We got everything for you guys.
So if you're local to the Dallas Fort Worth area though, tap in with us. Dial in with us though. We'll get you taken care of. Fill out the form. We'll get back to you. Also, you know, we definitely got some things coming up, media-wise, though. So keep on the lookout. You know, appreciate you guys again from the bottom of our hearts. Once again, I'm Chef C. Please say the 2 E's with the 2 E's. You know what I mean? And the place to be with the beautiful
Chef Fanny.
And we are out. This was episode 20.
And
And peace, love, positivity.